From Eyewitness News, this is the Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap.
Well, welcome to a special playoff edition of the Friday Night Football Wrap with Mark Dondero. I'm Yianni Kourakis. Plenty to get to. 5 of the 8 state semifinals played tonight. Highlights from all those games. We'll discuss the Super Bowl matchups, plus St. George's playoff game, long time coming. We'll get that in. East Greenwich coach John George in studio, and we'll preview their Lincoln EG game.
But Yianni, first, let's go to the highlights. And Hendricken beat South Kingstown last week in the season finale. Tonight, they met again, and Hendricken, remember, 5-time back-to-back state champs. They're trying to get to another Super Bowl. Hendricken hosting SK, second straight week. Warwick. First quarter, Chris Hindle. You've heard and said his name many times, and let's do it again. Trevor Lawton with a little whoop, catch up, play action, very nice. 7-zip. Hawks a little later, let's lay some wood. Oh! Sam Hill getting it done. Hawks get the ball back, and this time it's Hindle swinging it. Andrew Hopgood turns on the juice and bowls his way in for 6. Hawks up 14-0. SK does get on the board with this 1-yard touchdown run by Anthony Shepard. He plunges forward right there. But later, too much. Hindle going up, looking for Dante Baldelli. He comes down with it and put the game out of reach. 41-7, the final. Coach, what'd you think?
We spent a lot of time on pass rushing and a lot of time on tackling and turnovers. And fortunately, we had some plays when we needed to tonight. You know, it was a little back and forth game, and those guys were moving the ball on us, and the score's a little deceiving. But our kids made the plays when we needed to.
Who will Hendricken play in that Super Bowl? LaSalle or East Providence? These two, of course, playing Thanksgiving too. Townies jumped out early, but the Rams answer. Kyron Lopes powers his way into the end zone. Rams go up 14-7, but EP not backing down. Ryan Ellenwood drops back, looking deep, finds Jaden Chase behind the defense. Jaden not going to be stopped. Teams would go into the half, knotted up at 14. Second half, CJ Waite started to steal the show. He had a return for a touchdown. This, a handoff from Jace Pina. He scores again. That would put the Rams up 28-20. The D would shut the door on the Townies. Avian Pia, the takedown of Ellenwood. Rams earn a bowl berth in a rematch with Hendricken, 35-20 over EP.
East Providence came out and they played really tough. You know, they came out and they punched us in the mouth early. But I got to give our defense credit. In the second half, our defense really stiffened up, and they stopped them from not scoring again the rest of the game.
Surprise, our D1 Super Bowl, LaSalle and Hendricken, I think what we all expected.
So let's listen to what Keith Croft and Jeff Marcone had to say about another Super Bowl matchup.
I mean, that's our goal every year, no matter who you're facing, Hendricken or if it's East Providence, whoever it is in the Super Bowl, you just want to get an opportunity to play there, and that's what our kids get. They get another opportunity at this thing, and that's all you can really ask for in anything.
No, it never gets old. It never gets old. I mean, the feeling gets a little bit different, but I'm proud of these guys. We scrimmaged them in August, and they beat us up pretty good. So we've made a lot of improvement as the year going on, a lot of progress, and I'm proud of these guys, proud of the coaches.
Okay, Yianni, let's go to Division II, where we had quarterfinals action last week. On to the semis with Rogers and St. Ray's down to Newport. Rogers hosting St. Ray's. St. Ray's, this is Tandra Akinjobi on the carry, and he is just a powerful runner and will not go down for St. Ray's. Beautiful run, a little shimmy, and he eventually gets down. Then it's Jalen Encarnacion down the sideline for the score. That was on the same drives. But back comes Rogers. Isaac Garcia is a TD run. Goes around the way. That's a little shimmy that's going to work out. St. Ray's, in the end, they get it done. They knock off one-seeded Rogers 27-14. They're returning to the Super Bowl for the first time since '07.
In the other D2 semis, Moses Brown hosting Shea at Brown University. Scoreless first half. Fourth down for the Raiders. They're going to go for it. Tariq Rodriguez looking end zone for Marvin Laporte. MB's Christos Argis there on the breakup.
Defensive play.
Both defenses stepping up early. Quakers Adam Romano looking deep down the field. Check out the big hit from Yannick Duarte in the pass breakup. That kid can play. Second quarter, Quakers finally get the offense going. Romano to Jacob Witzak. Nice catch at the sideline. Jukes' man takes it down to the 1-yard line. 2 plays later, Tyler Pereira gets the toss. 1-yard TD. MB wins 13-0. They'll face St. Ray's in the Super Bowl. So the D1 and D2 Super Bowls are set. Division III games tomorrow. Pilgrim and Classical at noon. Lincoln at East Greenwich at 6. We'll have Avengers head coach John George in studio just a bit. Mark.
The Smithfield Sentinels and fans getting rowdy for the D4 semis against Juanita Sanchez. First quarter action. Smithfield quarterback Nathan Preziuso pitches it outside to Ben Cortez, and Cortez works his way down the field all the way for the score, but wait, it's coming back. Holding. Later in the first half, Smithfield uses almost the exact same play to Cortez, and this time he bursts through the middle of the field, shaking on tackles, and crosses the goal line for 6. Sentinels up 7-zip. Second quarter, 5 seconds before halftime, and watch this, the kicker, Sean Kaler, with the 35-yard ball. That's beautiful. His team was up 10-zip at the break. Smithfield wound up taking this one 37-6. They'll face tomorrow's North Providence Burrillville winner.
All right, Mark, here's a cool story. St. George's, the private school down in Middletown, is, of course, a prestigious academic institution. They have been known as a football juggernaut maybe until this year. Made up mostly boarding students. The Dragons perfect 8-0 this year, their first undefeated season since 1951, the year my mom was born. Tonight, St. George just played in their first Knepsack Bowl game against Pingree in the Kevin Fleming Bowl. St. George's parents all pumped up for this one. Second half, Dragons in control, up 13-6. Check out the pass game. Dave LaMontagne on the terrific pitch and catch. CJ Holcomb. St. George's up 19-6. The Dragons perfect for a reason, doing it with defense. Connor Fitzgerald with the interception.
Oh, nice play.
At this point, St. George's can taste the victory. More offense from LaMontagne to his favorite target, Holcomb again. It's a long time coming. St. George's a 40-12 bowl win, a Gatorade bath, and a trophy raised.
I mean, St. George hasn't done this in 60 years, so we're so excited. Done all season. The kids came together in the second half. The defense played out of their minds. So they really, that was the difference in the game.
The Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap continues.
And we're joined now by John George, head coach of East Greenwich. The Avengers undefeated in league play, getting ready for their D3 semifinal playoff matchup against Lincoln tomorrow. Thanks so much for coming in, and big matchup. Before we get to that, just take me through this season. You guys went undefeated. When camp broke in the summer, did you think you had this kind of team?
Yes, we thought we were going to be pretty good. We went to the Super Bowl last year and lost in a really close game. We had a lot of returning starters from that game, so I had a pretty good feeling that we were going to be at least competitive in every game.
Now you have a balanced team, but a really dynamic offense with Nick Andriozzi at quarterback, small guy, so shifty and exciting. You have the Gemma brothers, the Reali kid as a receiver. Has the offense really put it all together at this point? Because you guys have been putting up a lot of points. Yes,
they've really been doing well, and I think the biggest question for us going into the year was our offensive line. And part of what has made us successful is that group has come together and really played pretty well and allowed Nick some time to throw the ball and get it to our skill guys. We knew we had good skill guys. They were, like I said, the same guys who played last year. And
Let's talk about this matchup against Lincoln. You guys beat them narrowly in the regular season. What do you take away from that game, and what's the game plan for Saturday?
Well, we're not going to do anything. We're going to be who we are. Sure. Lincoln's very good. They're athletic. They're tough. They're well coached. We're going to have our hands full. In fact, we were lucky to beat them the first time when we played them. So we're just going to try to play our game and play as well as we can.
Thanks so much for coming in, and good luck Saturday. We'll have the highlights tomorrow. The Avengers and Lincoln.
The Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap continues.
Welcome back. A reminder, our Thanksgiving tradition, the Turkey Wrap, returns Thursday, 6:30 and 10:35 on Fox Providence. Every game from Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. Hope to see you after the turkey. Welcome back with Mark Dondero. I'm Yianni Kourakis. We're going to do this Plays of the Year thing. We don't have that much time left, but let's roll.
So let's send you out with some Plays of the Year. Here we go. North Attleboro and Fian Big Red quarterback Chad Peterson up top. Brody Barr, long touchdown strike. And that was a great play this year.
I like that one. How about Cumberland and Cranston West? Cumberland's Jake Salisbury rolling out, throwing it across the field. Josh Brodeur makes the catch and finishes off the play by getting into the end zone.
Central and St. Ray's quarterback Xavier Torres. Show me him. Looking long, finding Khalil Harley. He's leaping. And there it is. What a takedown. And then later, This is Kevin Gonzalez making a catch. A couple St. Ray's boys getting it
same
done.
game, right? How about Hope East Greenwich? This is Brian Gemma with the one-handed interception. Whoo! Check out the concentration for Gemma.
Maury G and more Gemma is kicking catch. Offense, defense, doesn't matter. Check out him hauling in that pass. Beautiful. Touchdown Avengers. What a catch.
Burrowville and Situate. Mark, I remember you shooting this game. Zach
one,
Lefebvre going deep to Riley Tupper, former hometown hero. Come get some.
Quiddy Pay and LaSalle, ball player. Lining up at fullback, busting through the line and outrunning everyone by a wide margin, helping the Hawks in what proved to be a Super Bowl preview.
Those are just a few. We had like 2 minutes worth. Maybe we'll put them on the Thanksgiving wrap.
Producing.
Have a good night, everybody.